This episode of Aquarium Hobbyist Podcast with Aqua Alex is brought to you by Aquaplenish, the first electronic water change system providing fish keepers with easier water changes. Check them out at www.aquaplenish.com for more info.
You are listening to the Aquarium Hobbyist Podcast with Aqua Alex. On the Aquarium Hobbyist Podcast, any and everything tropical fish and aquarium will be discussed. From freshwater to saltwater, cichlids to clownfish, Aqua Alex has you covered. What tropical fish topic is up for discussion today? Let's find out. Aqua Alex, take it away.
Hello, tropical fish keepers. Welcome to Aquarium Hobbyist Podcast. I'm your host, Aqua Alex Cardinelli, coming at you from my fish room right here in Springfield, Massachusetts. It's the start of a brand new week, and that means it's time for Fish of the Week. This week's Fish of the Week is named after a famous boxer. This week's Fish of the Week is a cichlid. It's another Central American cichlid, just like last week's Fish of the Week, the firemouth cichlid. This cichlid has gold speckles on its body, blue speckles and blue spots, can have green and purple coloration, and is a very well-liked, loved, and very common cichlid in the aquarium hobby. A lot of fish keepers keep this cichlid and love this cichlid, and you'll find this cichlid at Petco and PetSmart. Ladies and gentlemen, tropical fish keepers, our Fish of the Week this week is the Jack Dempsey Cichlid. A very nice cichlid named after the boxer Jack Dempsey. This is a semi-aggressive Central American cichlid that grows to a decent size and is a cichlid that can live with other Central and South American cichlids. I'm going to give you some information on keeping Jack Dempsey cichlids in your home aquarium, and you'll find out how to keep them, what to feed them, tank mates to keep with them, and things like that. Before we begin giving information on this fish, I'm going to talk about why I like Jack Dempsey cichlids. I like their personality. Jack Dempseys have outstanding personalities. Once they get used to their aquarium and they get to know you, they'll come to the glass begging for food, and they'll love to eat. I like the size that they reach. They don't get too big, nor do they stay small. They get to a perfect size for a perfect aquarium, and they have gorgeous coloration. Both male and female Jack Dempseys are wonderful colors, and they look fantastic, especially under an LED light. A Jack Dempsey looks awesome. Now we're going to get some information on Jack Dempsey cichlids. The Jack Dempsey naturally occurs in Mexico, Honduras, Guatemala, and Belize, although it has been introduced or escaped to other areas with year-round warm climates. It naturally inhabits warm, sluggish waters, feeding on worms, crustaceans, insects, and fish. Like many cichlids, the Jack Dempsey has an interesting past, starting off as Cyclosoma biocelitum more than 100 years ago, then changing to Cyclosoma octofasciatum, Heros octofasciatus. Yes, that's right. At one point, the Jack Dempsey was considered to be a part of the Severum family. Parapatini octofasciata, Notapis octofasciata, Archocentris octofasciata, and most recently, what it is now, Rachio octofasciata. However, despite these many changes, the species will rarely be mistaken for anything else. Me personally, I've kept Jack Dempseys because they're hardy, easy to care for, easy to breed, cheap, colorful to buy, colorful to raise, colorful to watch grow, and they're just colorful, and they improve with age. Jack Dempseys are the perfect cichlid for beginners. They go great with other cichlids and other larger fish. Now, Jack Dempseys do get pretty big. Males can get up to 12 inches in length, while a female can get up to 8 to 9 inches in length. So once again, males can get up to 12 inches, and females can get up to 8 to 9 inches. So my recommended tank size for Jack Dempsey's is 75 gallons and up. I mean, you could possibly get away with a 55-gallon, but I'm recommending 75 gallons and up for Jack Dempsey's. The Jack Dempsey cichlid is so common that it has multiple variations. Yes, that's right. The Jack Dempsey has multiple variations. The Jack Dempsey cichlid now is available in the common regular Jack Dempsey. It also has an electric blue and electric pink Jack Dempsey. This is a very beautiful looking Jack Dempsey. It has a nice, like, aqua blue coloration with black stripes, and the other one has like a pinkish hue to it. And there also is the golden Jack Dempsey, which is like an albino version of the Jack Dempsey. I thought that'd be a great addition to know about the Jack Dempsey cichlid, because unlike the firemouth, the Jack Dempsey has a lot more variations to this fish. Part of what has made Jack Dempsey so popular is their ease of keeping. In nature, their waters are generally hard and alkaline, with a pH of 7 to 8, with a temperature range from 72 to 86 degrees, depending on time of the year. That encompasses a large bracket of tolerable water conditions, matching how most of us keep our tropical tanks. And if your pH were to go higher or lower, that's fine too. Jack Dempseys are middle to bottom dwellers and territorial, so place the core to carve up the tank bottom into clear territories, but also provide vertical structures or plastic plants to break lines of sight. You could use tough live plants like Java fern or Anubias on wood or rock. Although, when I keep Jack Dempseys, the fish do their own aquascaping when growing. You'll want the core that's very easy to maintain and keep clean, too. Despite their name and reputation, Jack Dempseys can often be shy and retiring, even skittish when first introduced. To overcome their apprehension, place them in tanks with dither fish already there. Dither fish can include silver dollars, tinfoil barbs, or giant Daniels, for example. Just make sure there's plenty of hiding places and keep lighting subdued. Feeding Jack Dempseys. Like most cichlids, you're not going to have a hard time feeding Jack Dempseys because they'll eat just about anything. Jack Dempseys are carnivorous and they love meat, but they'll also eat vegetables as well. So I think it's better saying that Jack Dempseys are omnivores, meaning that they'll eat meat and veggies. That's what I should have said. I think Jack Dempseys need a good diet. So feeding Jack Dempseys, I recommend feeding them a good quality cichlid pellet, like from Northfin USA, Omega 1, New Life Spectrum, and pellets along those lines. Those are high-quality pellets. That's a great diet for your Jack Dempsey. You're going to also want to feed them frozen bloodworms, frozen brine shrimp, frozen krill. Hikari has a wonderful line of frozen foods. Your Jack Dempsey will devour that and love that. You can then feed your Jack Dempsey raw market shrimp, raw scallops. It'll boost your Jack Dempsey's coloration. You could also feed them some vegetables that you might put in your tank for things like Plecostomus and other veggie eaters. I'm sure the Jack Dempsey will munch away on that. But most importantly, you want to provide your Jack Dempsey a varied diet, as I've mentioned. Now let's talk about tank mates for Jack Dempseys. Jack Dempseys are semi-aggressive, so they do well with other Central and South American cichlids. Ideal tank mates for Jack Dempseys include firemouth cichlids, convict cichlids, Oscars, Severums, chocolate cichlids, green terrors, blue acaras, and other semi-aggressive Central and South American cichlids. They also do well with fish like silver dollars, Bayless sharks, tinfoil barbs, giant danios, tiger barbs. They do great with all Plecostomus species. They do great with most catfish species like plecos, which I mentioned just a minute ago, Synodontis catfish. They do good with Pictus cats, Raphael cats, and other medium to large growing catfish. So basically, anything that is too big to be in can live with the Jack Dempsey. Now let's talk about sexing Jack Dempseys. A Jack Dempsey is a lot harder to sex than most cichlids, but if you know what you're doing, it is a breeze. First, you really can't tell the difference between male and female until about 5 inches. There's a few ways to tell the sex of your Jack Dempsey. One way is the fins. As with most cichlids, the male has the dorsal fin and anal fin will be pointed in the male. The other way is to tell is the amount of blue scales on the Jack gill plate. If there are a lot of blue scales and they are compact, it indicates female. If there is less blue scales and they are spread out, this indicates a male. So once again, I'm going to repeat it because sometimes it can be hard to understand. A Jack Dempsey is harder to sex than most cichlids. First, you can't tell the difference between male and female until about 5 inches. So I wouldn't try sexing a juvenile. Wait until they're about 5 inches. There are a few ways to tell the sex of your Jack Dempsey. And one way is the fin. The male Jack Dempsey, the dorsal and anal fin, will be pointed. The other way to tell is the amount of blue scales on the Jack Dempsey's gill plate. If there are a lot of blue scales and they are compact, it indicates female. If there is less blue scales and they are spread out, this indicates a male. Now here are my personal tips for breeding Jack Dempseys. Buy a group of juveniles, grow them out, and see if a pair forms. That is how I got my pair of Jack Dempseys to breed. I bought about 8 of them, and then I got a pair. And then I put that pair in a separate tank, grew them out, and then they laid eggs for me. It just depends on the fish. If they want to breed, they will breed. And that, my folks, is the Jack Dempsey cichlid. A very easy, cheap fish to keep, and you're going to love the Jack Dempsey if you don't have one already. So, here's a summary on the Jack Dempsey. Jack Dempseys are from Central America. They get to be about 12 inches. Males get 12 inches long, females 8 to 9 inches. Tank size is a recommended 75 gallons and up. They're omnivorous, feeding on meat and vegetables, so provide them a high-quality diet, and they can live with anything that is too large to be eaten, like other Central and South American cichlids and large fish and medium to large growing catfish. So, I hope you learned a lot about the Jack Dempsey, and I hope you'll consider getting a Jack Dempsey if you don't have one for your aquarium. They are a very beautiful fish, as you can see in the episode picture that I have. They're very gorgeous. So, with that being said, I want to thank you for joining me for this discussion on Jack Dempsey cichlids. Next week, our fish of the week is going to be our second saltwater fish. And next week, I'm going to talk about the dog-faced puffer. Until then, enjoy the aquarium hobby. Rock the aquarium hobby. Enjoy your Jack Dempsey. Get one if you don't have a Jack Dempsey. And I'll see you on the next episode of Aquarium Hobbyist Podcast. Until next time, Aqua Alex saying, rock the aquarium hobby and take care. On Friday, August 3rd, 2018, join Aqua Alex as he proudly celebrates his first year on Buzzsprout. It's time to slam the aquarium hobby on August 3rd as Aqua Slam makes its yearly debut in its inaugural debut. On this show, there's going to be special guests, wonderful fish-keeping topics, music, entertainment, and much more. African cichlid guru Donovan Barger kicks off the show to talk about African cichlids and frontosa. Our main event guest is Sam Garcia Jr., who's going to talk about Central American cichlids, monster fish, and crown roaches. Our topics include indoor DIY goldfish ponds, fish native to the United States of America, best fish keeping YouTube channels, thoughts on hybrid fish, and much more. Plus, music, entertainment, and more. So be sure to join Aqua Slam on Friday, August 3rd, 2018, right here on Aquarium Hobbyist Podcast. Fish keepers, are you ready? Saturday, August 25th, 2018 is our next Fish Keepers Open Forum Q&A with Aqua Alex. Do you have a tropical fish question? Do you have a freshwater fish question or a saltwater fish question? Great, I'll answer them all. Submit your questions to AlexGoYankeesCardinelli19@gmail.com. You can submit a text question or a spoken audio question. Again, send your questions to AlexGoYankeesCardinelli19@gmail.com. If you're going to submit a spoken audio question, use the voice recorder on your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Record your questions and your name and send them to AlexGoYankeesCardinelli19@gmail.com. I look forward to answering your tropical fish questions on Saturday, August 25th, 2018. Wednesday, August 15th, 2018 is going to be an historic day for yours truly, Aqua Alex. I will be turning 25 on August 15th. To celebrate my 25th birthday, I'm going to be doing a very special episode. I'm going to have a few special guests on the show to talk about tropical fish, and I'm going to talk about my favorite tropical fish. So join me on August 15th to celebrate my 25th birthday.
Aquaplenish provides aquarius with a whole new point of view on water changes. Make your aquarium water changes easier with an Aquaplenish electronic water changer. The innovative Aquaplenish water changer pre-treats water, monitors temperature, and replenishes your aquarium water with a push of a button. It also provides a power boost to your siphon gravel vacuum. 100% pre-treat, monitor, and replenish your aquarium with the push of a button. Pre-treated water provides the best quality water to replenish aquariums. The Aquaplenish water changer is the first retail product that provides an easy solution to pre-treat new aquarium water. For more information, visit www.aquaplenish.com. Purchase one at a special discounted price. Get $20 off an Aquaplenish electronic water change system by using the discount code AquaAlex2018. Aquaplenish.com. Go get yours today.
You have been listening to Aqua Alex on the Aquarium Hobbyist Podcast. Come swimming back to the next episode for more tropical fish chat and information on keeping your fish happy and healthy. Check out Aqua Alex on the following social media platforms: Facebook under the name Alex Cardinelli, Twitter at Alex Cardinelli1, YouTube channel Exotic Monster Fish Keeper 1993, and Instagram The Real Alex Cardinelli.